Hi guys, welcome to Keeping It Simple Crafts. I hope everyone is doing good. Today we're going to be making a Halloween wreath using a splatter screen from Dollar Tree, and most everything in this video came from Dollar Tree, so it's very easy to make and inexpensive. And if you have not subscribed to my channel, I'd love for you to subscribe. So you will want to remove the knob off of your splatter screen, and if you cannot find the ones that have the knob, the handle ones will work too. And I will add a materials list for you in the drop-down box below. And if you have any questions, just let me know. This ribbon right here did come from Sam's Club, and it is actually Christmas ribbon, but I'm going to use it on this Halloween wreath. You do not have to add LED lights if you do not want to, but I just think it gives a neat, fun effect, especially for Halloween. And I got 2 sizes of the pumpkin picks at Dollar Tree. And these placemats came from Hobby Lobby. They're a thick felt material, and you get 4 of them for $6.99. And just remember, if it's not on sale, use your 40% off coupon. And screenshot this if you can. And they're in the Halloween aisle at Hobby Lobby. So most everything came from Dollar Tree except for the black and white ribbon and the placemats, the spiderweb placemats. So you will want to take your floral stem wire and wire your placemat onto your splatter screen. And we added about 3 or 4 wires to make sure ours stayed in place. And then you'll want to give it a good twist and then trim off the extra wire and fold it down. Okay, I picked out 3 floral picks from Dollar Tree, and I'm just fluffing them. And then you'll want to have a zip tie close by. I added these little tiny pumpkin picks, but really they kind of disappeared behind the sign, so you can't really see them, so that's kind of optional. But just make sure you get your zip tie nice and tight around your floral picks, and then trim off the extra part of the zip tie that sticks out. And then I just took some floral stem wire and I wired the bouquet just above the zip tie onto my splatter screen. And I added 2 wires so that the bouquet would not move. And this is just 20 gauge floral stem wire. I usually do not add LED lights to my wreaths, so this was a little bit tricky for me. So if you have, a better suggestion or know how to do this better, just do it, because I did the best that I could and mine worked out, but it's a little more difficult to turn it on and off, and I know it's going to be even more difficult for me to change the batteries when I need to. But here I'm just using the 2.5 inch width ribbon with wire, and then the orange sparkly ribbon is Dollar Tree. And you'll just want to make your loops about the same size on each side, and just go back and forth, keeping the ribbon pinched tightly in your hand. And you do not have to use 2 colors if you do not want to. But I just made 2 loops on the left, 2 loops on the right, and make sure you have your floral stem wire close by, and make sure you also let out a tail. And I usually just trim mine at a slant. I usually just use 1 color ribbon when I tie a bow, but I just thought the orange would kind of give it that pop that I was looking for, that sparkle. So just make sure you keep it pinched tightly in your hand. And right now, Sam's Club has their Christmas ribbon in. So if you can go to Sam's Club, it's really inexpensive. It's like $6.99 for a big roll of ribbon. And so that's where I purchased the black and white striped ribbon, is Sam's Club. And I'm just making sure that I keep it pinched tightly and get the wire tightly around the center of my bow. And then you're going to want to fluff your loops. And you'll have to fluff your loops several times before you hang it on your door. But just kind of play around and shape your bow, and ribbon with wire is easier to work with usually. And here I am just taking my wire from my bow and threading it through the splatter screen, just going right above the zip tie. And then I'm going to go to the back and give it a few twists. And you could cover the wires with some felt or felt pads if you wanted to when you get finished. And for the little pumpkin picks, or actually it's the larger size pumpkin picks, I just made a loop with the floral stem wire, and then I threaded the pick through and kind of weaved it through the spider web placemat so that it would stay in place, and then you can add a dot of hot glue so that it doesn't move. But I just added several, I guess I added the whole package of the larger size pumpkin picks to my wreath. And for the sign, I cut mine into 3 pieces, and be careful when you cut it, because if you cut it just right, you can just thread your wire through your ribbon, and instead of having to glue pipe cleaners onto the back. And here I'm just taking the LED lights and I'm just kind of wrapping them in and out through the floral picks and just kind of playing with it. And like I said, I don't normally do lights, but I really like the way this one looks at night. And this tubing also came from Dollar Tree, and I'm just going back and forth, and you do not have to let out a tail or anything if you don't want to. And I just kind of like the different texture this tubing adds to a wreath, and I'm just wrapping it with some floral stem wire. And I just added the tubing right below the black and white large bow. I just threaded it through the splatter screen. And you could add some glitter spiders if you wanted to the placemat. That would look really neat, but I just forgot to add my spiders. But I just added a pipe cleaner to the back of one of the signs, threaded the pipe cleaners through the splatter screen, and giving it a twist on the back. Use the thin pipe cleaners. They work the best for you. And then we just added a little wire and some hot glue for the little boots. So this is it, guys. Very simple and inexpensive. Most everything came from Dollar Tree. So I think it turned out really cute and fun for Halloween. So thank you so much for watching, guys. And thank you so much to all of you who always watch and always comment. Y'all are so sweet, and I really appreciate it. So I hope everyone has a great weekend. Thank you for watching. I almost forgot to mention that I just took a piece of the floral stem wire and threaded it through the top of the splatter screen, and then made a loop and gave it a few twists so that I could hang it on my door. So that's it, guys. If you have any questions, just let me know. Thank you so much.